Hello everyone, thank you very much for attending today's webinar all about 3dGuard, which consists of from three products, namely CELLGUARD, INFLADEL, and CandiDel. So the 3dGuard series is the triple immune system, basically. So what I would like to start with is just like a basic introduction about the immune system. Basically, our immune system protects us from all foreign agents such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Our immune system controls the destruction of failed or obsolete cells within the body, thereby providing protection against the formation of tumors. And immune system also implements immunological tolerance to prevent immune cells from attacking the body's own cells. In healthy body, in healthy individuals, all components of the immune system work together harmoniously to provide you the best protection against infections and promote anti-tumor immunity and maintain immunological tolerance. The balanced functioning of these three components of the immune system ensures that the body is able to effectively defend itself against the harmful effects of the external environment. So here is the 3dGuard triple system, as I mentioned, to defend your body against the antigens. So the first one is the CandiDel, which protects against the pathogenic fungi. The next one is the CELLGUARD, which boosts your immunity and protecting cells from viruses and damage and preventing errors in the cell division. And the next one is the INFLADEL, which protects your body against harmful bacteria. Let's start with the CELLGUARD. CELLGUARD is a complex of active plant ingredients to help boost immunity, protect against viruses, and to protect cells from damage and abnormal division. CELLGUARD consists the strongest natural antioxidants and immunomodulators. It consists of cat's claw extract, chaga extract, peach leaf extract, curcumin, and selenium. So let's break down these ingredients one by one. Let's see the cat's claw first. Thanks to its active ingredients, cat's claw has a profound impact on all body systems containing a high concentration of beneficial substances. The cat's claw has immunomodulatory, antiviral, detoxification, anti-inflammatory, and DNA repair functions. Cat's claw contains over 30 various biologically active substances, including alkaloids, polyphenols, flavonoids, and the others. The chaga extract is known as like a mushroom. It's known to contain a vast array of chemical compounds and is highly regarded as a powerful adaptogen, making it one of the most potent antioxidants found on Earth. It is impossible for me to list all the beneficial substances present in the chaga mushroom, but just like to give you some main ones. The chaga extract is a water-soluble pigment that form a chromogenic polyphenol carbon complex. It has agaricin, oxalic, acetic, formic, butyric, and paraffinic vanillic betonoic acid, and has cellulose, tannins, and a large number of macro and microelements such as magnesium, iron, silver, zinc, aluminium, calcium, cobalt, potassium, copper, sodium, and silicon. Even the list is long for just this very short summary. In CELLGUARD, the concentration of the chromogenic complex exceeds, meaning more than the 50%. The main useful properties of the chaga is enhancing your body's defense responses. Basically, this effect has been proven in experiments and demonstrated pronounced adaptogenic effect. Chaga extract contributes to the attenuation of chronic disease exacerbation and boosts your overall immune status. Chaga extract possesses antimicrobial and antiseptic properties, and the tannins present in chaga mushroom contribute to the formation of a protective film on the mucous membranes of organs. The chaga has also restorative and tonic effects. It contains numerous natural biogenic stimulants and other organic acids that contribute to their powerful therapeutic properties. And chaga extract also exhibits anti-inflammatory impact. The peach leaf extract in the formulation of the CELLGUARD basically stimulates all aspects of immunity, including increasing the phagocytic activity of macrophages and neutrophils, increasing the production of antibodies, increasing the number of T lymphocytes, and it contains a complex of 45 polyphenolic compounds, including organic acids, essential oils, trace elements, vitamins, and bioflavonoids such as persicosidase. And the main useful properties is, of course, it's an immunomodulatory, meaning it stimulates the functioning of the immune system, enhances body resistance, and protects your immune cells from distress. It has anti-inflammatory, which promotes the tissue regeneration and enhancing the process of wound healing. And it has antioxidant effect, which eliminates free radicals from the body, slow down the aging processes, and exhibits the reproduction of viruses and bacteria. Curcumin, which is the main active ingredient in turmeric, it has several main useful properties. Like the previous compounds in this formulation of the CELLGUARD, it has anti-inflammatory, and according to the recent study that published in the Oncogene journal, turmeric was found to be more effective than aspirin and ibuprofen in reducing inflammation, positioning it as one of the most potent anti-inflammatory agents currently available. And it has also antioxidant. Basically, as curcumin is a potent antioxidant that can replace hydroxyl radicals, which are considered highly reactive and accordingly will help remove toxins from the body and promotes tissue healing. The curcumin also has some natural antibiotics, which helps protect the body from bacteria and viruses as a natural antiseptic. Selexin, or like a selenium, as I previously mentioned in the formulation of the CELLGUARD, is an antioxidant containing organic selenium. Unlike the inorganic selenium compounds, selexin does not cause side effects and does not contain yeast. The main useful properties is the stimulates the active immune system, activates enzymes that provide antioxidant protection, reduces damage caused by ionizing radiation, regulates the main metabolic processes, and participates in the elimination of toxins such as cadmium, lead, thallium from the body. CELLGUARD is recommended for increasing the body's protective forces and immune system. It builds resilience in the organism against the effects of adverse environmental, climatic, occupational, and stress factors. It normalizes metabolism, enhances the antioxidant activity, and accordingly reduce the oxidative processes that accumulates in the body. It has detoxifying function, and the CELLGUARD will prevent a wide range of autoimmune and immune complex problems in our bodies. The next product I would like to mention out of the 3dGuard series is the INFLADEL. INFLADEL is a complex contains of natural immunomodulators. It has a natural antibiotics. It has in the formulation and antioxidants that contribute to the strengthening of the immune system and increasing the body's protective forces. INFLADEL also helps protect against bacteria and viruses while also providing an anti-inflammatory effect. In the formulation of the INFLADEL, it contains lysine, AGENYZ extract, willow extract, cetraria extract, colostrum, androvax extract, vitamin C, lysosine, and rutin. Components of plant origin enhance the action of the amino acid lysine and ensure the activation of all body defense systems. Lysine has been established as a stimulant of the immune system, which makes a person more resistant to disease and helps to cope with existing diseases. It has an effective antiviral effects in herpes, and acute respiratory infections, making it indispensable in immunomodulatory states. The main useful properties of lysine is it promotes the synthesis of lymphocytes, which has an immunomodulatory effect. It has antiviral effect, which inhibits the reproduction of viruses, and have proven decongestant, analgesic, and anti-inflammatory effects proven by the scientific studies. Lysine is an essential amino acid, and we can only obtain it from the outside through food and dietary supplements. The Echinacea extract is an also excellent immune system stimulant and natural antibiotic. The main useful properties of the Echinacea extract is it strengthens your body's defenses, it increases white blood cell count, it stimulates the production of interferon, it possesses anti-inflammatory action, promotes the removal of free radicals from the body, and enhances the phagocytic effect of macrophages and accelerates the transformation of B lymphocytes to plasma cells, and which in turn enhance the antibody protection and activity in T lymphocytes. Echinacea is effectively not against the viruses, but also against bacteria that cause inflammation of the respiratory tract, urinary tract, and the skin. The willow bark extract, thanks to this active ingredient called salicin, the bark has a similar action to the acetyl salicylic acid, which is also the main ingredient of aspirin. The main useful properties of the willow bark extract is has antipyretic, anti-inflammatory and antiseptic, has antiviral, anti-stress and sedative, and painkiller. The willow bark contains a significant amount of the phenolic glycoside salicin, up to 7%, which acts as the primary carrier of the medicinal properties of willow bark products. It exhibits antifebrile, diuretic, analgesic, and diaphoretic effects. The presence of salicides in willow bark enhances the excretion of uric acid and providing a therapeutic effect for gout treatment. The Cetraria extract in the formulation of the INFLADEL has to give the information about the Cetraria, it grows exclusively in clean air, and the plant contains oxalic acid, which possesses potent antibiotic activity and is utilized in the antibiotic protection. The main useful properties of the Cetraria extract is like having the anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial and antibacterial, homeostatic and wound healing, tonic, immunomodulatory, restorative, and antioxidant effects. And the cholesterol in the formulation of the INFLADEL is the biological stimulant that contains blood serum, white blood cells, antibodies, immune cells, and immunomodulators, and food components such as proteins, fats, and lactose, and microelements and vitamins. But cholesterol, what it is, if you're going to ask, is the primary secretion from mammary gland of the cows arising immediately after calving. It's relatively clear yellow orange liquid containing protective antibodies, and basically it's what it gives immunity to this organism. Like in the humans, like let's consider like a newborn organism which acquires the passive immunity from the mother, which we say that a normal giving birth is having like a huge impact, which is basically similar to that. The newborn organism acquires the passive immunity, as I mentioned, which is not obtained through the disease, through the presence of maternal antibodies, as I mentioned, coming from the natural birth. The cholesterol is the main advantage in its rich concentration of protective factors. For instance, as I mentioned, this yellow and orange color is coming from the beta-carotene, the same substance found in the carrots, beta-carotene, which is a precursor of vitamin A, and will act as a powerful natural immunostimulant and adaptogen. As I previously mentioned, cholesterol contains immune factors such as oligosaccharides, immunoglobulin M, immunoglobulin D, and more, which help normalize all stages of the immune response. The cholesterol growth factors in cholesterol contributes to cell renewal and slow down the aging processes. And it has anti-inflammatory factors in cholesterol, provide relief from inflammation and alleviate pain. Furthermore, cholesterol contains crucial substances that regulate immunity, including transforming growth factors alpha and beta. And the factor beta plays a role in suppressing cells that protect the body. Once the virus has been eliminated and immune cells are no longer necessary. The cholesterol lactoferrin also exhibits an anti-carcinogenic effect. The andrographis extract in the formulation of the INFLADEL is derived from the medicinal plant Andrographis penicula, which has been used for centuries in Southeast Asia to treat infections, inflammations, and various painful conditions. Researchers have conducted through a lot of studies on the composition and the properties of Andrographis penicula in recent times, and it contains compounds such as flavonoid glycosides, diterpenoids, polysaccharides, aminogalactam proteins, polyphenols, and potassium salts. The andrographis has like several various beneficial effects, and if I list them to you, the first one will be the antiviral activity of the plants occurs through the stimulation of interferon production and the inhibition of viral glycoproteins that compose the virus envelope. This process effectively blocks viral particles from entering host cells and reproducing within our bodies. And the andrographis has been extensively studied and has shown remarkable effectiveness in fighting against influenza and herpes simplex virus. The andrographis extract will also reduce inflammatory reactions in the upper respiratory tract diseases, and it will promote further the cough relief and loosens phlegm, which alleviates dryness in the throat, reduces nasal congestion, as has antipyretic properties. Andrographis has also restorative and immunostimulating effect on both specific and non-specific immunity, which helps our bodies to recover from the illness quickly and reduces the risk of further complications. And finally, andrographis extract exhibits selective antiviral activity in intestinal disease by suppressing the growth of pathogenic bacteria while leaving the beneficial microflora unaffected. The vitamin C in the formulation, which is also known as the ascorbic acid in this formulation, is involved in the first line of antioxidant protection by protecting lipid membranes and proteins from the oxidative damage. Additionally, vitamin C plays a crucial role as an antioxidant in the central nervous system. The main useful properties of vitamin C in regard to this formulation, it has a high antiviral and antibacterial activity, making it valuable for the immune system development. Vitamin C is also required for the synthesis of L-carnitine and neurotransmitters called catecholamines, including dopamine and adrenaline, which influence mood and resistance to negative factors. Furthermore, it contributes to the development of stress tolerance, and vitamin C is also required for protein metabolism. Lysozyme in our formulation, which is included in the INFLADEL, is an enzyme that plays a role in the formation of non-specific immune response. The main useful properties is basically being partially or completely destroying microbial cell membranes. It activates the process of phagocytosis, which involves the destruction of foreign elements by phagocytes. It activates the interferon production, which slows down the virus reproduction, and has the ability to neutralize microbial toxins, and it stimulates the regenerative processes in tissues. Rutin in the formulation of the INFLADEL, which is also known as vitamin pyroreticide, is an important flavonoid Like all flavonoids, rutin is an antioxidant even stronger than the quercetin and exhibits a wide spectrum of action. The main useful properties of the rutin is basically being able to protect the cells and has anti-inflammatory potential, is proven antibacterial activity against a number of bacteria. It has analgesic effect. It normalizes the condition of capillary walls, increases their elasticity and strength, eliminates vasospasm, and normalizes blood pressure, heart rate, and improves microcirculation in organs. It further gently stimulates the functioning of the adrenal cortex and helps to regulate the daily rate of urine output. And finally, it has antifungal action. INFLADEL, to cover all aspects, is recommended to increase your body's defenses and your body's resistance against viruses and various pathogens causing infectious diseases. It is recommended to prevent viral infections and inflammatory diseases, to prevent immunodeficiency states, to provide antimicrobial, antihistamine, analgesic, and tonic actions, and to increase cell activity of the immune system and to stimulate the production of interferon. And finally, we have CandiDel. CandiDel is a natural antifungal complex for infections caused by yeast-like fungi such as Candida. The composition of the CandiDel contains black cumin oil, magnesium caprylate, grapefruit seed extract, and Cloves CO2 extract and Oregano CO2 extract. This complex destroys parasite membranes and viral envelopes and eliminates pathogens. CandiDel actively antibody synthesis and boosts the immune system, and while provides vital vitamins and minerals together. And it also enhances brain, endocrine system, and organ function. Now let's look at the composition and the ingredients one by one in the composition of the CandiDel. Let's start with the black cumin oil. Black cumin oil has a wide therapeutic effect and significantly impacts many diseases. The thymoquinone, which is one of the most active components, possesses various useful properties, including an antimicrobial spectrum that targets gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria, viruses, parasites, schistosomes, and fungi. It has also anti-inflammatory and analgesic effects. Black cumin also have thymol, which has a significantly proven antiparasitic properties. Basically, thymol paralyzes worms and preventing their movement and feeding. This results in their death with a short period of time. Thymol is also an antiseptic and helps regenerate the intestines, aiding in recovery from toxins. The saponins, which inhibit the development of pathogenic fungi, it destroys unicellular parasites, stimulate peristalsis, and accelerate the natural cleansing and removal of worms and harmful substances secreted by parasites. Cinnol, which is heavily in the black cumin oil, contributes to the destruction of parasite eggs and the larvae by dissolving their shells. The alcoholides disrupt metabolic processes in worm bodies and break them down after death. The thuion causes the death of parasites by exerting a paralytic effect on the helminths. The tannins, which I mentioned previously, is the active components. It has the thinning the protective shell of parasites and altering their properties. As a result, parasites lose their ability to resist human intestinal enzymes and are quickly digested. And finally, black cumin oil has some essential oils, such as particularly thymococcine, as I mentioned, which are intolerable to most parasites and leading to their demise. The black cumin oil has more than 100 active substances which are present, including polyunsaturated fatty acids, vitamin B, C, D, E, and amino acids, and trace elements such as calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, sodium, zinc, selenium, phytosterols, flavonoids, tannins, and enzymes. The black cumin oil stimulates the activity of the thymus gland, which is responsible for the immune defense of the human body. The previous studies have shown that the black seed oil possesses remarkable antifungal properties and making it an ideal remedy for Candida. And a study conducted by Hanafi and Hatem demonstrated that black seed oil's antifungal property significantly inhibited growth of Candida yeast in various organs. The magnesium caprylate, which is also known as salt of caprylic acid in the form of magnesium caprylate in the formulation, regulates the yeast growth and maintains the balance of microorganisms in the colon, while also preventing the reproduction of saprophytic bacteria. The main useful properties of the magnesium caprylate is the inhibition of the growth of fungal microorganisms, prevention of the development of the infectious pathogenic processes, prevention of the recurrence of the fungal diseases. It fights against the indigestion, and it has a positive effect on human immunity and our body's defenses. The grape seed extract in the formulation is coming from like a vegetable origin antibiotic with a wide spectrum of actions. It contains flavonoids, ascorbic acid, tocopherols, citric acid, limonoids, sterols, and minerals in its seed extract and pulp. Research have shown that extracts by flavonoids and glycosins such as naringin and bergamottin have an overwhelming effect on hundreds of species of fungi and yeast, as well as more than 800 strains of gram-positive, gram-negative bacteria and viruses. There are several features that distinguish the grapefruit seed extract from the synthetic antibiotics. First, it's non-addictive. The viral strains cannot acquire immunity to bioflavonoids. It has non-intoxicating effect, which means that it will not lead to intoxication and does not affect the function of the liver and kidneys. It's non-allergic. It does not cause allergic effects except in cases of individual intolerance and does not affect beneficial microflora. The clove carbon dioxide extract, also known as like the SO2 clove extract, is obtained by minimizing the clove buds under high pressure. It primarily contains the essential oil AGENYZ up to 80%, along with carotenoids and antioxidants. The main useful properties of the clove extract is it's antiseptic, it's antifungal, it's antihelminthic, antibacterial, antioxidant, painkiller, anti-inflammatory, and anti-carcinogenic. The AGENYZ present in the Cloves CO2 extract is responsible for eliminating the eggs and larvae of pneumatodes, tapeworms, and flies thanks to its anti-helminthic effect. By doing so, it effectively prevents the parasites from maturing into adult form within our bodies. The Oregano CO2 extract contains the antioxidant thymol and carvacrol, which make it an effective antifungal, antiviral, and antimicrobial agent. The main useful properties is, of course, it's like anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, antiparasitic, antiseptic, immunostimulating, and anti-aging. Oregano has the ability to inhibit the growth of Candida albicans, a yeast responsible basically for the development of candidiasis and thrush. Unlike the antibiotics, Candida cannot develop tolerance to oregano. And in these extracts, we have used like the carbon dioxide, which is extract is a concentrate of the plant's own substances, free of impurities, solvents, and water, and obtained using carbon dioxide as a solvent. Compared to the extracts extracted with other solvents, CO2 extract offers several advantages. First, they preserve all biologically active substances as much as possible and are an absolutely natural and environmentally friendly product of highest quality. And the second is we're going to results products is not destroyed under the influence of microorganisms from the external environment. When extracting biologically active substances, access to oxygen is closed. They are sterile and have a bacteriological effect on the microflora of the product into which they are added. And to summarize, CandiDel is recommended for prevention of fungal infections, an integrated approach to antifungal therapy and solving skin problems, helping to inhibit the growth of yeast and pathogenic bacteria, has anti-inflammatory and immunomodulatory effects. It helps to restore the normal balance of intestinal microflora, has a beneficial effect on skin problems such as eczema, herpes, dermatitis, and acne. It prevents the recurrence of fungal infection and has liver protecting properties. Thus, the complex of 3dGuard from AGENYZ, the CELLGUARD, the INFLADEL, and the CandiDel stimulates the natural defense of the body against all foreign agents such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites, and more, thanks to the CELLGUARD. And we have the INFLADEL, which will help your immune to provide anti-tumor protection, and the CandiDel replenishes the deficiencies of micro and macroelements, vitamins, and provides the body with natural plant protective factors. And the INFLADEL, the CELLGUARD, and the CandiDel is giving you 90 capsules per serving, each of them. So each bottle has 90 capsules in it. And here is some recommendations from our product line that you can combine together. If you are using like INFLADEL, CELLGUARD, and the CandiDel, you can combine it with vitamin Pro, because the micronutrient deficiencies can suppress immunity and increase susceptibility to infections. And if you're getting in conjunction with the 3dGuard series, vitamin Pro can further support your immune cell function by providing the body with sufficient amounts of essential vitamins and minerals that are crucial for the immune health. You can also combine the 3dGuard series, the CandiDel, INFLADEL, and CELLGUARD with vitamin D, as it has anti-inflammatory properties and is essential for regulating the immune system's response to inflammation. It also will boost the antimicrobial activity of the immune cells by promoting the production of antimicrobial peptides. Moreover, it will strengthen the respiratory immune system, resulting in a decrease in the severity and duration of the respiratory infections, mainly the upper respiratory infections. You can also combine the 3dGuard series products with alpha-omega Q10, which will help to reduce the production of pro-inflammatory molecules and promote the production of anti-inflammatory molecules thanks to its anti-inflammatory effects, which ultimately regulates the immune cell function. And finally, you can combine the 3dGuard series products with vitamin C, which contributes to further immune defense by supporting the various cellular functions of the immune system. Vitamin C plays a crucial role in immune cell development, and it acts as an antioxidant, enhances DNA expression, and will help in the prevention and treatment of infections further when used in combination with the 3dGuard series. Thank you very much for listening me today on all about 3dGuard series, and wishing you a nice day. Thank you.